All right, guys. This is Mr. Burns here, hanging out. Going to go over the tough ones from the Unit 2 quiz number 1, voting and political parties. This is going to be part of your Unit 2 test review. It's a mandatory activity. You should be watching this video. Even if you got 100%, it's still a good review to go over the quiz questions and look at some of the tough ones. You can pause at any time, especially if you want to look at one of the answers of a question maybe that I'm not talking about, so you can see the correct answer and go over it. So I'll kind of scroll slowly if you want to look at question 1, but I'm really going to focus on my attention here on question 2. Number 2 says, what are the 3 major factors that determine whether or not someone will vote in an election? Okay, and one of the things I talked about with this was the first three vowels is a good way to remember it. Age, education, income, AEI. Okay, that's how we remember this. It's kind of a little mnemonic device of how to help remember that. So age, education, and income. And we did focus on this when we came through with the voting. We did a voting hyperdoc, and the Google drawing that went with that asked you to sort 8 scenarios into people who can't vote, who can vote but probably wouldn't, and who can vote and probably will vote. Okay, and that dealt with age, education, and income, and whether they were registered or not, and things like that. So a lot of you struggle with this one. Income means how much money you make per year. So I mean that could apply, occupation, but just because you're a doctor or a lawyer versus another lower paying job doesn't mean that you're not going to vote. It's more about age, education, and income. Okay, you could be it's all about those 3. All right, so let's go down to, so there's number 3. Most of you did pretty well. Same thing with number 4. 89% got number 5, and number 6 was at 97%. It was a really good answer there. Number 7, a couple of you got tripped up, but number 7 was pretty good. And number 8, presidential elections have a greatest voter turnout. You guys did well. Number 9, did not do very well there. Okay, so 30% got this one right. Okay, the voting amendments. All right, I told you you didn't need to know the specific amendments, but you needed to know the overall impact that they had, right? So think about it. African American men can vote. Now women can vote. And then people who are age 18, 19, and 20 can vote in federal elections. So what's going on with these? What do they have in common? The answer is D, different American citizens, right? Different American citizens have been granted the right to vote at different times throughout history, okay? A lot of you picked A. Yeah, voting rights expanded. Voter turnout has not necessarily decreased dramatically. Okay, it's kind of been consistent every year. Presidential election year, it goes up, and there's no presidential, it goes down. It's kind of the same. C, a lot of you picked C. I don't know if you just knew those words and were like, oh, that must be it. No. Result, increased restriction on voter rights? No. Decreased restriction on voter rights. More people have been able to vote. Okay, so therefore it's D. Different American citizens granted the right to vote at different times. All right, here's number 10. You guys did pretty well with number 10 about watchdog, monitoring other parties. 11, public candidates win elections. Number 12, a little bit of a struggle, so we're going to talk about that one. Why would a member of a political party go around from door to door or at a farmer's market or at an event? Why would they distribute literature? Like, for example, the platform or a pamphlet with information about the platform or link to a website, right? Why would they do that? They want to educate you on issues and where they stand on those issues. Okay. All right, there's 13. You did well on 13. 14, you did well. 15 was a really good one. They want to get that moderate vote. 16. All right, so confusing platform with plank. A is a plank. That's what you did for your third-party buttons, right? One issue that political party support. We talked in class, and I think on the quiz review day, I think I gave you this answer. We talked about it in the Drop the Bubble, right? That a platform is what they stand for, and it's a written document. Now, a lot of times now it's online, and it's what they believe on all the issues, right? What each party believes and where they stand on all of the issues and ideas, okay? That's a platform. All right, 17 was pretty good, 94%. 18 was a little bit of a struggle. So let's look at number 18 here. D is true, but D has nothing to do with this image. Okay, it says, what is best described by this image? Theodore Roosevelt, right here. Teddy Roosevelt is a political personality. Okay, and he was one of the ones mentioned in our foldable, and he was mentioned in our program learning. And he ran as part of the Progressive Party in 1912 when he went for re-election. He did not win, right? He drew votes away from his Republican Party, actually, leading to the win by Woodrow Wilson. Okay, but this is centered around a political personality. All right, 19, almost one of you got that one right. 20, too many people got this one wrong. Look at the difference in the votes by one. Every vote is important. If you add these two numbers up, it doesn't even add to this number. Okay? 9 plus 8 is 17. It should end in a 7. All right. A is an opinion. All right. Hope this helped. Even if you did really well on the quiz, or if you didn't do as well, this should also help with your quiz corrections if you choose to do them. Okay. Thank you.